What's up, buddy?
Hi, unfortunately we are closing early tonight.
Sorry?
Closing early tonight, sir, 10 p.m. due to some maintenance.
Oh, aren't you guys 24/7?
No, sir. And then we are closing early tonight.
Okay. Bye. Well, that's why I don't support these assholes. They're never open then. It's not even that late. What's up, Wood Woman? Woods Woman? Are you country girl? Anyways, how's it going? So, I'm kind of hungry, but I think, well, okay, there's fucking Tim Hortons, but you might as well not even bother. They stopped serving food, I swear, after 5 p.m. They're the most annoying service ever when I was working night shift. It's like, I just want a fucking bagel. You can't tell me you can't make that. That's good. Well, let's see what this shithole has. I don't really want to eat gas station crap, but I think that's all there is. Nobody sells slices. I'm not even gonna bother that pizza. They probably closed that portion. Nice. Those frosty shit. It was funny though. I was talking, I think, to the owner last time I was in. They're all like, "Oh, that golden arch ruins everything." Well, if you sell reasonable food at reasonable fucking prices, it doesn't matter. Nobody will go to McDonald's. This is overpriced shit. Fuck. This town is seriously dead. Y'all want to go by my old high school? That'd be fun. Let's do that. I haven't been by that shit in like maybe 5 years. I'm curious if anything's changed. It's all good. I laugh at this political fucker, but he's never open. You see that flashy green shit on the side? It's called Buck and Joe's, and anyways, his restaurant usually says something like "fuck Trudeau" or "fuck Carney" right on the. Fuck it. Tito's Pizza. See any slices? Well, fuck their Subway. Are these homos closed though? I bet you they are. They look pretty fucking closed. I would have saw the. Oh shit, they are open. Let's go in. We'll go to Subway. I totally forgot this shithole even had one. Last time I was in, this is going back like shortly after my high school days that somebody went to school with. They were completely fucking drunk. I don't even know where the hell you're supposed to park here. Fuck it. I have a feeling the idiots are closed. They just didn't turn the sign off. Oh yeah? I thought I was the main man. Hey, how's it going? Could I get a what do I normally get? Sorry. Could I get the cold cut combo, a foot long, please? No, it's all good. You're the only one open down. I'm just glad something is. Like McDonald's even so that they're closed, which whatever. Yeah, so you might get more people. So yeah, could I get that on Italian herb and cheese, please? Alright, I muted it because the fucking radio is very loud. I don't want to get nailed with copyright bullshit. Yeah, let's try by. Oh, fuck, I didn't lock the truck. I'm not too worried in this shithole. Oh fuck, but I left my wallet right on top of the center console. That was smart. Sorry, I didn't realize till I got in the fucking Subway that it connected to my stupid headphones. I thought I turned them off. I will. I'll make this one public. There's ones I do and don't want private. I don't really want that one from fucking Sunday to be public. I think you understand why. That's just a me thing. But holy fuck, the couple that came in after me, they're fucking higher and drunk like crazy. They will not shut the fuck up, and they stunk like hell. Anyways. No, I turned it off because of copyright. The radio is playing songs. It's very loud. I remember I got dinged in the Ranger. I had it at fucking like 2 for the volume. Here, I'll show y'all some dumpsters. TV your monetized stat. Yeah, right. And I won't eat the whole thing, 3-wheeler, if you're still there. It's actually better it worked out getting Subway. Because, what? Are we back? Right. Can you hear me? I think you are. You're talking about stuff. So. Alright, enough of that. Alright, perfect. Oh, fuck. Oops. Yeah, I will. New Orleans pizza. I haven't had that shit. They don't have it in the city. They're like the town pizza shops. I don't think there's a Little Caesar here in this town, but if there was, it'd probably kill all the pizza shops, including this one. But there's so many fucking pizza stores here. Here's one there. There's something called Noah's Pizza downtown. And I'm pretty sure they're... Oh yeah, and I passed Tito's Pizza. There's a Pizza. And Jesus Christ, there's a Pizza Hut right here. Oh, fuck, they're not even open. Shut up, you goddamn thing. No, I think they closed Godfather down. Actually, where... Shut up, you stupid thing. Where Godfather's was, that's where that Pizza Hut went in. Yeah. Well, not all of them, but most. I used to get Godfathers about every other day. Other than Curly Friday. When I was in high school, I worked enough where I was able to afford my own gas, my own insurance. I got the car from a relative, so there was that. But I worked enough where I could buy my own lunches every day, and really it wasn't that much. You gotta think about fucking quite a ways ago, almost 20 fucking years ago, 15, 20 years ago. Ooh. We might hit up the hospital. I don't even know what fucking street I'm on, to be honest. I just know this way will get me there. Oh, I guess I have this thing in front of me. Although I don't like this fucking truck's, I miss mine. Oh, hey, I'm back. Everybody's back. We're gonna drive by, oh shit, here's the road. So here's the hospital. Nothing too special. I haven't been by my high school in a long fucking time though. It's always just nice to see if the Ontario government's invested any money in this shithole. Or if it's the same when, like my fucking parents and my aunts and uncles all went. It really hasn't changed much. Yeah, that's the very end street. So it's one or two more. I don't even fucking remember. What? Don't. Oh, get off of there. Stop with the bullshit. There we go. What's up, y'all? You haven't seen your high school in 10 years? Yeah, I haven't either. Well, it's been less than 10. I don't even remember if this is a fucking street. I think this is. It's one way only, so although it wouldn't really matter. That's funny. Right? So did mine. Yeah, if I'm like 20 years ago, they're easily 50 fucking years ago. So it looks like a cleaner might still be there. It's pretty fucking late to be at a high school cleaning. Or, I don't know why you'd park there if you live here. Whatever. That isn't the main doors, but a lot of people did walk in. I would. Well, that's a lie. I would park in the back. When, holy fuck, there's a worker here. There's a van at least. Home of the Mustangs. Oh shit, they turned this into a parking lot. I can't remember what the hell this was. I think it was grass. And these stupid courts, or yeah, I don't know what the hell court they are, but my dumb high school never fucking used them. Looks like they still don't, because they should have like a built-in steel thingy. Most tennis courts did. Plumbing emergency. Oh, yeah, maybe. For the worker. Oh, shit. At least I don't have to worry about the dumb down cops anymore. They got rid of those idiots like 15 years ago. Maybe less than that. Anyways, this place has a population of fuck all. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. They built this super school, you could call it. They kept the high school the same, but instead of grades 9 to 12, it's now 7 to 12. And this fucking thing, this used to be a farmer field. Same with this parking lot. It used to be a big gravel piece of shit. We would do burnouts all the time. This used to be gravel back here. And it was way fucking bigger. Like, I don't know where all the high school students park. But mind you, they went from a population, like when I went to high school, we probably had about 500 kids. Now it's probably like 200, so. No, I don't think OPP. Oh, yeah, there is here in this town. But they got better things to do. Oh, I saw people relax. Did you see that? Some kid left their bike and the scooter there. I mean, I wouldn't worry about it, but anyways, this is the whatever, the new super school kind of bullshit. Is this a dead end? I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna turn around anyways. Right? And it's funny, though, even this light's fucked. They didn't even bother fixing it, or I don't know. Or maybe they turned them off. I don't know if this is the school's property, or I would think these are the town's fucking lights. Maitland River. I mean, that's not a bad name to call it. I kind of forgot they did name it that. I remember hearing that shit. H-Town, right? Hey, it looked like, I'm not gonna drive to the back, but it looks like the automotive shop finally got vehicles donated. I saw a tractor, I saw like an old delivery fucking truck, and some other bullshit. So, here's the shitty radio station of this town. It's garbage. And there's the hospital, I'll drive by it. I remember when these tards try to what am I trying to say? Whatever, forced parking. I'm looking for a fucking specific word. In state, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Here's a shitty old hospital that you wait forever and blah blah blah. I've had a few family members that sadly died here, so who's that? Such is life, right? No, I don't give a shit. It's not new. I mean, it is, it isn't. Well, let's head out of this chateau. I'd laugh if that was the OPP. Probably was, because the dick didn't fucking signal. Why is that, right? Out of all the vehicles on the road, cops, in my opinion, generally don't fucking signal. But if you don't do it, they'll fuck you right there and then. Yep, I'm working. Today was my only day off. I honestly just sat in bed most of the day. And then I got calling around a few body shops, so I never called the insurance. Because I was trying to get a hold of a... Fuck, if I'm gonna make this shit public. Anyways, I don't really want to talk about it. If I'm gonna public this shit. You don't have to delete any comments. Yeah, basically did. Rest up for Friday and Saturday usually aren't too bad, but Sunday can drag. The hell, is this the same hill? No, I'm on the wrong road. Fuck, I don't even know. No, I should have went down the other road. I don't care to turn back. I'm leaving this shithole, but the old stupid local town police would bust everyone because this hill, the other road is quite the hill on it. And you're not gonna brake on a fucking 40. But they try to get a ticket, but once a day, every damn day. What's up, Papa? You like my simulation? I bet you their fucking laneway's flooded. Let's see if I can... Oh, it's not. Fuck, this thing's quiet as fuck. It probably was when we had that flood. They're right near the river. Have you ever been to Eugenia? No. Oh, sorry, I was just commenting on the one dumb sign there. Okay, let's go look at the, it's not a crime to drive in a fucking public business. right? Let's see what fucking homes they're building. Somebody said they're booming, but they're not. They got 2 fucking model homes out. Usually they'll have like 10 when shit's busy. Oh, you can't drive up to them like you used to be able to. Fuck it, I'm not gonna bother. It's darker and shit. I'll probably hit a deer over there. So there's the old plant. That's pathetic. It's like I doubt it's 300,000 square feet, but I would say easily 200,000. It might be 3. I would work there if those idiots had it open, but they don't. Right? I don't need shit wood. Oh, actually I do for the floor though. I'll get back to building that sometime. Oh yeah, I got the brightness way fucking down. There, now I can read shit. Oh yeah, I recorded like a flooded area for a YouTube short. I haven't posted it yet. I probably will tonight. What's up, y'all? I'm just driving slow, so hopefully I don't kill anything. Because apparently the fucking wildlife around here is suicidal as hell, so. Kill Street, what's up, dog? Thanks for subbing. Oh, no, well, unless you've been here the whole time. No, they've been here. Let me fix this fucking thing. Now it's pissing me off. I don't get why it's rattling. It's like this piece of shit dash is loose. Probably is. But I don't fucking have anything. Okay, good. I thought I fucking parked right in front of house. There. Try to jam some cardboard underneath this piece of shit. Would you fuck off and work? There, hopefully that gives it some resistance where it's not rattling like a motherfucker. Now it will a little inherently there, y'all, but I don't think it's as bad. I hate that there dogs. I can see all these books. That's funny. Ooh, yeah, buddy. So it's Potholio City around here. Fuck, that might have made it worse. Fuck it, I don't want the mount to come off. Sorry, y'all, this is gonna be a little rattly. My guy's legs bright as shit. Oh, see you, buddy. Fuck, whatever. Alright, look at this piece of shit. dude. I'm not a cop, and I doubt you are. We don't need access of each other. Unless he's, glug glug. There, I think I took the stupid rattle away. Well, there'll be some, but whatever. It's not as bad. So, let's see if that deer that tried to commit suicide like 2 weeks ago shows up tonight. Fucking take it out, might as well. Uh-oh. I don't think we're at 0, but according to this dumb thing, it's saying we are. Damn, it's almost 11, eh? I guess I didn't leave the gym till like fucking 10, so. I didn't even get deadlifts in. Fuck, and I didn't go to the free weights. I kinda ran out of time. But I got a bunch of machines I normally don't get on. I got them in. The cabin. It's not done right, so that's a big project. And then the next one will be building a shanty and hopefully making it big enough for a hot tub gazebo kind of thing. That way the wood stove's right there. Oh, yeah. And I caught myself after seeing projects. I'm like, said prospect. Fuck. Oh, my reaction, even though it's a little coon, I'm right on the fucking ball of any little goddamn movement. God damn it. I don't know why. I keep rewatching that footage of the incident of the stupid wildlife, right? I keep thinking like, man, maybe I could have been blah blah blah. Maybe, but I doubt it. I was going 80, right? I wasn't even that fucking fast. So. No. There's a few hockey moms. Because there was, I think it was a fucking practice or something. I don't know what the hell was going on. Yeah, I know, buddy. But I'm just fucking pissed off that it happened. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna let them not take that away from me. Right? And I'm glad it died at least. I really am. That way it can't hurt anybody else. I know all these people be like, oh my god, that poor animal. Well, fuck me. What about my poor truck? Fuck. You know it's spring when it's -5 out, but anyways, the skunks are out. You can definitely smell little bastards. What's up, Kenzie? You see me, eh? Yeah, lean approach. I can't remember the night I had footage of a deer, and it was definitely the neighbor's deer, and I'm certain it had antlers on the fucker. I can't find it. Yeah, right. I don't think I'd have the stomach because of the way it stunk like hell. Back. There we go. I don't know why it's so shitty. I got 3 bars. That's why I swear it's not. It's got to be YouTube a little bit. I don't know. Yeah. Keeps fucking up, and this is exactly where that other kamikaze deer was the one time that I thankfully avoided. I probably left fucking tire marks in the road the way I braked. Sorry that the signal's so shitty here. Well, again, I don't know if it's a signal, because again, I still have 2 bars. It's not like I'm on 1, and I'm still on the 5G. It has not dropped down the LTE, so I really have trouble thinking it's my cell provider. That it's just them. It's gotta be YouTube to a point. Because it fucks up when I'm on Wi-Fi a bunch as well. So, what the fuck's that all about, right? Let's check out the river. I bet you it's still overflowing like a motherfucker. I didn't really care to check it out at that town we're at, because it's like in a shitty location to drive to. Fuck, you can't see jack shit because it's so dark. Like, I can't even see the fucking river. I know it's there. It's probably up to their fucking laneway still. But yeah, I'm not even gonna bother showing y'all because it's so fucking dark. Oh my god. Wonder where those little bastards are hiding, eh? Jesus Christ. Gonna have to do some farm nuisance shooting soon. Toyota. I know a couple people that went there recently, and I'm glad they did. Obviously, I'm not. I'm too fucking far away from it. We're battling, you piece of shit. Oh, something with this fucking truck. It makes all the dash and all the components resonate. Bunch of bullshit. Look at the fucking rust on the road. You guys can't even see it because the camera filters it somehow. Sorry, y'all. Can't do much. whoever's been driving this rental has been beating the shit out of it. Like, I swear the dash is just, it's not solid. Alright, fuck it, I'll just hold this piece of shit while I drive. It's the only way to shut it up. I don't get why though. Like, that is such a fucking bad setting that YouTube is too dumb to program. I'm on Bluetooth with the vehicle. Use the fucking truck's microphones, right? They would be way more clear. That's what pisses me off, that it doesn't use it. It still uses a fucking cell phone. And if there were any audio, like if I was dual with whoever, it would come through my truck speakers. I just wish they had better options. No, I hate those fucking microphones. They're garbage. If they made a Bluetooth microphone, 100%, but they don't unless you want to pay like $600. No, thank you. I've already tried those microphones. They're shit. The adapters that you need to plug into, they don't fit into the cell phone port. If you have any sort of case on it, you might as well not even bother. So, and that's what I tried building on the roof part, or maybe it was planks, I don't fucking remember. It kept fucking up. Like, as soon as I got 10 feet away, it would turn off. So the receiver unit's garbage, the adapter unit's garbage. I don't like those microphones, they're a piece of shit. So I'd rather put in my headphones and use those. Honestly, it is better probably. Yeah, but maybe he has a phone case that I don't know. If you got anything like the Defender, you might as well not bother with those fucking things. Especially when it goes in a phone stand. It makes it awkward. And it keeps coming unplugged. Like, all the fucking time. They're no good. There, just pointing it down so fucking much that the mount's literally sitting on the dash. Oh yeah. So we got the old, or not the old, I mean we got the big John Deere out, because the other piece of shit probably gets stuck. And screams, give me a drink. Anyways, there's a 6430. Let's see how rusty this whore's gotten lately. Yeah, not really. Oh, I don't really feel like taking the phone out of the case. See, this piece of shit will get stuck, right? Oh man, oh man. Cheap boat. Oh yeah? I wouldn't recommend driving this way though. Because all the wildlife around here want to die. Oh, what is the... Oh, okay. It takes like 5 fucking seconds to turn on and off. I was gonna say, what is the point of having that fucking light? It doesn't do anything. Here, turn them all on. Not really. There, you barely notice the fucking difference. Alright, I'm turning the engine off. This thing's a hog. $200 empty. Fuck. I don't get why. There's obviously they don't maintain the engine, I think. But this thing uses more gasoline than mine. This is like a 2024, 2025. I don't know what year. One of those. Whoever the fuck saying is picking my nose in the dually with Nick, I'm fucking closing my nostrils. Well, that's why I just like the feeling of it, I guess. Sometimes I'll do this with my beard. What else? I don't know. I like doing that with my hair sometimes. Again, I don't know why. It just... Right? That's right. But no, I don't. I'll blow my fucking nose. And I'm not a fan of those people that do snot rockets. That's fucked. Nah. Won't do that. I don't know. Yeah, it is. So's chew, but whatever, people do it. Thankfully, everybody I work with. Well, alright, a few of them do the douche flutes, but other than that, right? Oh, the douche flutes. Whatever. I loved when I first heard that. I haven't done it in a while, but like the... Yeah, it's a vape. When I used to do the weed vape, but I just don't like doing it anymore. And anytime I have done it, I cough like a motherfucker. I swear it gives me like influenza almost. Probably the last time I had it was at a beach day. So it complemented the beach, the sand, the whatever. And then we all had a supper after. That shit was out of my system. Wow, probably because something else was in it, but anyways, that shit was out of my system after supper. Gotcha. It's pretty cold out. Still just says, so when I left to go to the gym, I'm pretty sure it says -5. It's still that now. Shit. I'm just looking at this display. Oh yeah, right. You know, that's funny too. Like I don't get the munchies. I never have. I just don't know when I'm full. So if I'm eating something that tastes great, it's not because I have a insatiable appetite that I want to, I'm so hungry. That to me is what munchies are. I just don't know when to stop eating. And I've had a few close calls where I feel like I'm going to hurl, probably because my stomach can't handle all that. Thankfully, I don't. Because honestly, to me, that's the worst feeling in the world is throwing up. Knock on wood. I hope nobody does, and I haven't in a long time, so. Like, a 3-year maybe? I've had a pretty good stretch. It's especially with the diet I may be on, right? It's not the cleanest. And want to say it was actual illness. It wasn't due to the other. I guess with my pretty high tolerance to that shit, I don't. Yeah. Not anymore, man. I feel like almost giving up. I need that vehicle to want to do summer kind of vacation plans. I need something like it at least. No, I don't need it, but I really would like it. You know, it's funny, they hand this shit. But I swear I smell cigarette smoke in here. It's just got like that fucking whatever shit to it. That once you do it a couple times, it never really leaves the vehicle. Yeah, I know, man. But if I allow them to WO the thing, I'm gonna be out my entire down payment and then some equity. Like, it's fucked. So that's why I need it fixed. That's also why I went to the gym tonight. I wasn't down. I was just like, fuck me. I really don't want to do anything. The hell is this? It's pretty. It's like cable lock, but yeah, I know. Well, not if they fix it. I really don't give a shit if it lowers the truck value, as long as it fucking works. And honestly, I do want it to look good. Like the other one, I personally fucked up and put a special ed dent. It wasn't humongous, but it was obviously noticeable in the back. So it's fucking yellow posts. And I prefer the ones that are much higher because honestly, they should be a requirement where they are like the height. That way snow removal people can see it. Because if it's only like 2-3 feet high, you're not going to see the fucking thing in the winter, and then you're going to smash into it. And that other one I had, it didn't have a backup camera, so I couldn't even blame that. And it was just my own stupidity. And it was funny, I was like, backing up. I was just so fucking close. I had to be within a foot. And then sometimes when you just take your foot off the brake, it doesn't even fucking move. So I just gave it a little bit of gas, and it was enough to fucking give it more torque, and then boom, I'm like, for fuck's sakes. What do you mean back to work? Like, not your own company? Oh, I got you. Yeah, I was just gonna ask you that. Would you still do it on the side? And I guess you're in a location where it shouldn't be a conflict of interest, right? Like, they shouldn't know that. I'm assuming where you would be at is all similar style of calls. What's up, Nikki? I'm obviously at the tail end of the stream, guys. I'm not. There'll be no wood shop. It's so fucking cold. I'm not feeling like it. Yeah, if you're at the hall, it wouldn't matter. I thought you're talking like, I don't know. Oh, I think with the recent events, it's not that I want to. It's almost like I have to. I have to go apply at the hall and get into that fucking place that starts with a B, ends with a E. I think working directly for them is probably a pipe dream. Because I bet you the guys that do get into there have like a decade of service as a... Oh, shit. Did it fuck up? There, I think we're good. Oh, I think the guys that do officially get hired on there probably have a decade of service as a contractor, right? So, fuck, at that point, I'd be almost 50. That's kind of scary too, right? Yeah, they are, but they won't fucking hire unless you told to. Crazy, because like live. All the old ones easily got their homes. Yeah, it would have been more expensive in the area. It always has been. Wow. Eh? But it still would have been cheaper than today's housing. You might as well call it a housing crisis. It literally is one. So, as simple-minded as it is kind of amusing to fuck around with this stupid thing. Oh, just makes you ponder. I thought of cracking a beer, but I don't want to. I did earlier, and I'm over it. I know. Same with I'll occasionally check the rent. I have been in the past 5 years in this area and kind of north of here, east, west, whatever the fuck. The other cities that way, which is south. It's the same fucking prices. Like, it's minuscule in differences. I'm pretty sure the city was honestly cheaper because there's more physical buildings. Yes, there's more people, but... And I'm talking like the borderline ghetto houses. The brand new, whatever you want to call them. You might as well say only traveling doctors can afford that. But it's like $4,000 a month plus utilities. Plus, do you even consider fucking like internet service a utility? That's another bill on top. To me, utilities are just the essentials, which should be electricity, your heat source, which is generally natural gas in these fucking towns, and water. To me, that's utilities. Because the odd landlord that may, or whatever the fuck, group, if you want to call them that allows the rent, say like an apartment building, that's generally all included. Your electricity, gas, or however the fuck they heat the place. A lot of them, you probably work on them. Use a gigantic water boiler. That's why you don't want to hang a TV in a fucking apartment building. How many of those calls have you seen, buddy? Where somebody puts a nail or screw, whatever, through the fucking drywall. And they go right through that. I don't even get how it goes to that big steel pipe. It must be shit wall. Because I'm pretty sure they do use steel in them, right? I wouldn't think they'd use plastic shit in large apartment buildings. You want it to last. Yeah, I know, right? I couldn't believe that our population now is officially, census-wise, over 40 million. Fucking get kind of cold. It's all good. What's up, Nikki? Oh, yeah? Anyways, when I worked as a service contractor, all the piping to the pumps was steel. But maybe, like, fucking somewhere, if you want to even call it that. Do you call it a home run? Like, in electricity, when you run a direct line to the panel, you call it a home run or whatever, right? Especially where I'm at now, if I'm, let's just call it correcting a circuit, because there is many code violations. Again, I'm not gonna harp on there's none of them that work there to this day. They've all moved on or whatever happened in their career. But the majority of the wiring there that is incorrect wasn't done by a contractor. It was done by the previous millwrights. But they don't know any better. They probably don't even know that armor cable exists, like your BX. I'm sure they know that conduit exists, but that's a fucking hard thing to do. Even I can't bend conduit with the shit. I shouldn't say that. I can do it. Can I make it look 5 out of 10? Probably. Am I going to scrap a couple feet? Most likely. But I will look at the room, think about it probably a lot longer and harder than your general 309 guys can. And I will intentionally run the pipe the most easiest way with the least amount of bends, least amount of offsets, all that jazz. And no, I won't run it like on a fucking 45. I'm talking like, if we're talking like the room square, I will always run it square. Oh, I know, if it's an emergency. But if it's an emergency, you're not going to pick fucking EMT as your direct route. It takes forever. Tech cable, I can make look really nice and liquid tight. I'm pretty good at that. Same with armor cable. If I had my preference, though, for anything new moving forward, it would be tech. It is expensive, but it's the most reliable and safest. Like, if not disturbed right, the shit should last, in my opinion, like 50 plus years. I'm not gonna say 100, because I haven't even been alive that fucking long. Not even 50 is what I'm getting at. So I don't know how the shit deteriorates over time, right? Everything has a lifespan. But indoors, I don't see why tech would go bad with no water or whatever. Oh, there's tech, and then there's something, I've never worked with the shit, but it's called mineral insulated cable. I'm pretty sure you can't bury tech in concrete, but this other shit you can. And that mineral insulated cable is the type of shit that they use on the wind farms. The wind, well, yeah, I want to call it the wind turbines, but it is a wind farm. Going from turbine to the other, yada, yada, yada. What's up, buddy? EMT, however, I wouldn't say would last 50 years. Same with PVC. Because EMT corrodes like a motherfucker. Like, I almost guarantee it, if I took a ladder and poked half the EMT that's in the one furnace room, because of all the, there's no, pneumonia shouldn't leak out, but they do use pneumonia, right? And they do use nitrogen. Not really. They use nitrogen when it's a safety factor. Because you have to keep an atmosphere in these furnaces. You don't want oxygen getting in. Anyways, all the conduit is brown, like it's rusted and rotted through. That's right. But the worst and most dangerous conduit I've ever came across is an underground parking garage. There's so much fucking moisture. And these are 600 volt lines, and these garages are like, they're not even 6 feet high. And I'm thinking like, holy fuck, that's scary. Like, you never know. Kids are inherently dumb and to a point, right? They want to play with shit. They want to try to move shit. This piping, this is at a fairly big city mall. Let's just put it that way. It's probably the biggest town that is along Lake Huron. Let's just put it that way, in Ontario. that mall there, Sarnia, I found about at least 10 spots. This run that was this fan was fucked. But piece of shit. This fan was fucked. Replace that, but then I told him, I'm like, we can run a new thing, but we're gonna be way more expensive. You're better off to just get a fucking contractor in and replace the piping, because I'm like, that's what they do for a living. My job as a service contractor was like a field technician for electric motors, gearboxes, kind of shit that millwrights would do, but not really. Let's just say we specialized in a rotating machinery. Let's just put it that way. Millwrights are more or less, in my opinion, they install that shit and they service the other end. But when it comes to electric motors and stuff, that was the motor shop I work for. I mean, in all honesty, who would you rather trust work-wise? A group of millwrights that, you know, just install like the piping to the pump, or a fucking company that overhauls the pump, right? That's what I'm getting at. Because a lot of millwrights I encounter, they have no idea about what a fucking half key would be used for. I'm not going to explain that on the live, but it's the deal with balancing. Balancing is very important in rotating equipment. It's just like your fucking tires on your car. Same principle, but not the same way to go about it. I used to, yeah. I've done thousands of them. Pumps. Done up to 1,000 horsepower. I could confidently go back and do it now. I would need large pullers, but other than that, I still got all the tools to do it. I have to find all my fucking broken pry bars. There's somewhere in the shed. I'm missing about half my snap-on set. Some of them I brought for something I needed here, and yeah. And I don't think Snap-on will warranty them, because it's not the pry bar that's broke, it's the demolition end of the handle. That fucking metal piece is broke off. Oh, I would, but there's a motor repair shop like every fucking 30 kilometers in Ontario. There's literally one 10 minutes away. I tried to ask that guy. He was wanting to hire me, but I'm still a licensed electrician. He's paying wages as if you just get out of fucking high school 10 years ago. That's the kind of wages he's expecting his workers to take. Because when I gave him a number no lower than this, he was all like, oh, really? And I'm thinking like, dude, I'm a fucking licensed electrician. I could be a licensed millwright. I just gotta go write the fucking test. It's like, I'm not gonna devalue my career and my resume like that. I wasn't asking outrageous money either. I think it was pretty reasonable, especially even in this area. Anyways, he wanted to pay me probably a third of what I put out there. What I want to do, buddy, that's why I bought my Fluke meter. That thermal imaging, exactly. That was the number I handed out. And you know what? I would have even went with 35, but he didn't even want to talk, so I doubt he would have done it. I would have had like certain conditions, right? Like after, say, so many hours, or if you need me for, if I did like field service work, then automatically it would be bumped up to 40. But in shop, because sometimes it's slow, whatever, I would have been cool with 35. Let's just put it that way. which is significantly much less than what I generally make. But as a second job, you gotta give and take. That would have been me giving while taking a paycheck, I guess, a second paycheck. So I would have settled for that. And if it was outside field services, I probably would have told him more than 40. Like probably 45. So that's when my fucking expertise would shine. It still would shine with I was pretty impressed with myself the other day. Anyways, walked into work because we're off like 2-3 days at a time, whatever. They had a motor that was making a really, really loud sound. They overhauled the bearings. I just assumed that they did their due diligence. Everyone thought everything was good. We installed it. It's in a shitty whore of a spot to get to. It's vibrating like hell. Right? It's vibrating like hell, and I'm all like, oh my god, one of the housings is gone. I know it. So we took it out. I took it apart. I showed the supervisor. I'm like, this here, when you have this kind of discolorization, that means the sleeve's fucked or the bore's fucked where the bearing goes in. I said, I almost guarantee that's worn, but let's measure it. And yeah, it was out by like 10 thou or 20 thou. It's quite a bit. You could rock the bearing in there. So, but thankfully, out of one of the millwrights, one of them is a licensed machinist. Really, really, really good. But he made the fucking tolerances super tight. Like, I had him polish it at least 6-7 times. Like, it probably was getting close to 10 times. I'm like, ugh, that's still really tight because it's a load spring end. It's you can't have it super loose as to the point where it's worn, but you can't have it tight as shit either. And that's not something you learn at fucking reading books and shit or even doing the block program school. It's just shit like that you pick up for doing it for 10 years straight. So learned all about measuring and port. Funny enough, that's what this hat is. Megger. It's a company. Mega ohm meter. It's short for that. Megger. But yeah, I went to one of their conferences. I thought I was gonna learn something. All it was is a fucking thing for all the big time, like, high voltage guys. They all were there. It was a sales pitch. But I didn't complain, and I got a diploma out of it. And I got paid for the day. It was like a 5-hour thing versus working 8 in hot summer weather, and you got catered lunch. Yeah, it was a sales pitch. I honestly thought there would have been some good material, but all it was this overcomplicated mega machine. Like, not even a mega ohm meter, it's some other fucking thing. And I'm like, I don't see where I would ever need the benefit of that. So, right. But I got like 3 hats out of the deal, a couple pens, they're long gone, a free thumb drive that had the shit on it, and then like my pass certificate or whatever the hell, that was on that thing too. And I even remember at the time they gave you like a 45, almost 1 hour lunch. It was a bunch of burritos that came catered in. They're awesome. So I, being the loving spouse that I was, drove a couple of them to my not so significant other anymore. Drove a couple there to her. She thought they were awesome, and I had enough time to drive back. So yeah, it was a good day, I guess, because I was done at like 1:30. It started at like 9 to 1:30 versus working 6:30 to almost 3. So it's tough, man. I even posted on a public Facebook group about doing the whole thermal imaging thing because I do own my own cameras. And I'm like, I'm not even going to charge you. If you have a specific problem, and I'm talking like, I threw it in there. If you're having questionable car issues, and then I'm like, wheel hubs or brakes, whatever, this will pick it up. And for fuck's sakes. I think that's a sign and it should end the live. I don't know how long that lasts. It definitely wasn't 10 minutes. It's probably 5. Anyways, I posted on that public Facebook group, and this was to the city that I was in. Nobody would take it, and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm doing it for free. I said all I want is to build up myself, and I could maybe do like somewhat of a brochure, or just get practice, right? It's more or less like a business practice. And all the people, I had about 3 that seemed serious. One guy went, oh, I just decided to buy the camera myself. It's like $500 fucking dollars for one little thing. I'm literally doing it for free. I think if it were me and I saw somebody had posted an ad like that, before I make a decision to even buy a damn thing that I don't even understand, and I'm talking about this guy, I understand it quite well, I would want to see the thing in use, right? Wouldn't that make sense? So that was kind of discouraging how the 2 or 3 it went on and on. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not waiting on them anymore. Like, a couple kept going, yeah, well, we're not in town now, so it's gonna have to wait. Could you do it next month? And I'm like, holy fuck, like, how long are you gone from your home where I can't just show up for less than an hour with them obviously present? I wouldn't even record it. I would just use it to survey and show them. Here's your hotspot. I even bought the moisture meter because that thing validates that there's moisture in your wall or whatever the hell. I got that thing. And that's about it. And sorry, all the other people kept asking, oh, can you do ghost hunting with that? And I'm like, for fuck's sakes, I don't want this post to turn into some ghost hunt bullshit. Because that was almost half the comments. I got about like 40, 50 people commenting. I had quite a bit of buzz about it, but nobody was actually serious about a free sales pitch. And I was trying to gear it towards like vehicles, outside shit, because I didn't really want to go into people's houses to begin with. So, but yeah, that was when I was a level 1 thermographer. Now I am a level 2. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've probably had your fair share. All your majority of your business probably are people's houses, right? But yeah, now that I'm a level 2, I almost had my former manager. He moved on and became quite a serious role at a plant. And then he got offered a better deal to an even bigger plant. But my point being, I had a unofficial hand agreement to do his plant, and I even like, it was enough for that I could make a good amount of chunk of change. But it was too late at that point, and he didn't want to implement it at his new plant for whatever reason. He's all on board at his previous plant. And fuck me, that thing had like 8 large air compressors, motor conveyors everywhere, a lot of vacuum pumps. So I probably could have found shit to do it. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, I need to build up like a resume again. You've probably seen that one channel, but it's called Almost TF Industrial on Instagram. That was the whole idea of that thing. But I don't know. I kind of don't want to really promote it because it might intertwine to this channel. And I kind of just want to keep this channel separate from all that other shit for now. Not till maybe I'm 1,000 subs. Then maybe I'd consider telling people. But yeah. This is more or less for entertainment, not business. I just like going live because it, whatever. It's good to go. That too, and if I ever passed, whatever, right? Like, I don't delete these ever. So it's good, I don't know, for future people to watch if they want. Who knows how our fucking, right? Who knows how our fucking technology's going? And I'm talking like YouTube. Do you really think it'll be around 100 years? I sure fucking don't. But there may be something, I wouldn't even call it servers, right? Because there's probably going to be something new that replaces all these gigantic server rooms. Like, it may be the fucking size of our current cell phones now. I don't know how, but I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because the computers from like 50, 60 fucking years ago are the size of this fucking house, shed, and barn, pretty much. And now our cell phones are so much more sophisticated and, right? Fuck, it may not even be a robot. I've often, and this now too, because I'm just rambling on about potential futuristic shit that may or may never happen. The electric motor, though, right? It really hasn't changed that much. Like, yes, we got servo motors. They are well, not 1,000 times, but they're multiple times more powerful or faster, reliable, smaller than your traditional, like, 100 horse or 10 horse big clunking hunk of shit motor. Other than that, it hasn't really changed. What's going to be the new electric motor? I somehow see however the fuck they would do it, but you could probably do like electrical magnetism shit that you can't even see with your eyes. I could see somehow, however that's done, that's way beyond my understanding. They do have like electromagnetic bearing kind of fucking things that literally float in air. It literally sounds like Magneto controls this fucking large motor shafts. But I've been told they have that in these large, maybe even at Bruce or whatever, maybe even at these large nuclear plants that have large generators. I'm not too sure. But they can't rely on the bearings failing. So they go with this, I don't know what the fuck you call them. I did remember the name of them at one point, but they're basically a bearingless bearing. Yeah, exactly. But get rid of all the stupid whinings, get rid of the rotor. I'm sure somehow, maybe they even came out with it. They just, right? There is probably technologies that do exist, but the general public just doesn't even know yet. Like, honestly, you gotta look at your traditional house. This home here on this farm is built in 1850. It's still the same fucking home. There's been minor upgrades here and there. Like, yes, new siding, had the walls gutted, whatever, renovated, this and that, but realistically, it hasn't changed in 150 fucking years, is what I'm getting at. We're not living in like these domes that the Jetsons or whatever envisioned, right? These domes in the fucking sky that the Jetsons cartoon envisioned our future to be, right? And all this other weird shit, so. Right? Something weird. Alright. We're pretty well at 90 minutes. We're at 86, but I'm going to end it. So, thanks for sticking around, y'all. Yeah, I'll make it public. Everyone will be like, this guy's fucking hammered, but no, I'm not. I'm stone cold sober. Which is kind of boring. No, I'm just joking. It's good, though, because I went to the gym. I didn't really want to have any beers after, and I only had a quarter of that sub. I didn't feel like it. It'll be fine. It's -5 in here. It's basically a refrigerator. I'll make majority of them public. We'll see. I probably should shave. So last week I only did. Usually I don't because it's this under shit. I can never get it clean looking. It'll like stick out. For fuck's sakes. Yeah, I know. Well, other than shit that I don't want on the internet. That's all. Sometimes something in a video can come back and haunt your reputation. One guy that I follow named Ronaldo Rendier Goes, he said some shit that somebody took. He even deleted the thing like from 20 years ago. Somebody kept a copy of it. He became an MP in his country, and this version of TMZ, whatever the fuck it is over in South Africa, took 10 seconds out of this clip that he said and try to make him sound like a super racist fucking guy, which he's not. And then he lost his member of parliament status. So there is shit that it may hurt you. It may hurt your future self. So that's why some of these lives I don't post. As public, I mean. Alright, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Have a good night, y'all. I know, but he's also very powerful and has a very corrupt, fucked up party backing him up. You should look up the whole, fuck, I'll just talk to you on Discord. I know. No, and then he won 3 times. He only ever had 1 majority, and he had 2 minorities. First, it was Stephen Harper. And then Andrew Scheer, I think. Then Aaron O'Toole. Andrew should have won. Aaron O'Toole, not so much. And then, yeah, Peter Polyev, I'm pretty certain he did win. I'm sure they somehow got all these dead people that have been dead for decades, hundreds of years maybe, somehow vote and fuck. And then burned a bunch of or however they destroyed the conservative votes. It's fucked up. All these recounts where it showed the conservatives winning, like, by a large amount, and these specific ratings, and then all of a sudden, oh, recount, and then somehow they, like, lose not even hundreds of votes. I thought it was, like, thousands that slowly declined, and then the Liberal one went way up. It's because they knew how much they needed to cheat by, because they counted, in my opinion, they counted all the conservative votes, or whatever, non-Liberal votes, and knew they needed X amount to win. And I kind of think it did happen because a lot of people that volunteered for Canada elections said that a lot of shady shit was going on and they weren't allowed to see it. Like, that's pretty fucked up. Anyways, you should be able to trust Canada elections. Something like that. It should be a fucking jail sentence, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure it probably is, right? But yeah, I'm gonna shut up. We're at 90 minutes. Bye, y'all. Take care.